Your Highness, Crown Prince of Fair Litany, I am Sir Andel of Risenfort, and well, the Queen's appointed me as your personal guard, my prince. Huh? Oh, sorry, Your Highness, I'm just really not very, good at, conversation. Especially with those who I don't know very well, or, those who hold immense power over my fate. Sorry, that was out of line, wasn't it? Please forgive me, my prince. I don't mean that as a condemnation, I'm just nervous. I assure you I will do everything I can to protect you. How long have I been a knight? Well, just a few months. Not to boast, but I have been told I'm quite prolific with a sword. I'm quite a capable knight, so you're in safe hands, my liege. Well then, I'm honored to be your protector, and I'm humbled by your kindness towards me as I stumble over my words like a bumbling fool. I assure you I'm far more, graceful in combat than, words. Speech, I mean. Sorry, this is quite improper. My brash claims about my skill at swordsplay without even... sorry, I'm not sure where I was going with that, my prince. If I may be so bold, your highness, you have quite the reputation for kindness, and yet as I bask in your presence, all I've heard pales in comparison to the extent of your kindness towards me and my clumsy tongue. I am your humble servant, yet you patiently wait for me to complete my sentences. You embolden me, my liege, to continue speaking, even through the stammering. I swear to you, my prince, that you have my utmost loyalty and furthermore, my devotion. I shall wield my blade to protect you and yours. I had that pledge memorized. No one stammers if their words are made certain ahead of time, or so I've heard. I apologize for my awkward demeanor. I'm not well versed in decorum as most nobles are. I was not raised as a noble, though I am one by birth. It's not something I feel a connection to most of the time. I didn't even know for the first 10 years of my life, and I didn't begin training as a knight until I was already an adult. My father did not speak of his childhood very often. I spent most of my time in Loire. I'm half Luosian, on my mother's side. My father was a Litanian noble, but he was content with his sister taking over his estate so he could live with, my mother. Yes, I'm rather new to Tetrax City. I was trained in Ruark. I moved here as a part of the treaty last year. As a show of good faith, your mother's, the Queen's, were allowed to handpick whichever knight they wanted, and they picked me. I assume it was in part because of how awkward I am. Perhaps it makes me more trustworthy? I was quite surprised when the Queen's also, chose me to be your personal guard. I may be quite skilled at swordsplay, but I was hardly the only knight in the running. Well, there's Sir Embra. She's more than capable, and she's expressed an interest in the position. Not that I didn't, but I wasn't expecting to get it. Sir Malik seemed like the best candidate, but, then he got married and asked to be transferred to be a guard at his new wife's hometown. Sir Mattis is also quite a skilled knight. Not only that, but he's far better at, conversation. His decorum is easily comparable to that of nobility. Of all the people to be given this honor, I didn't expect to actually be chosen. I thought it couldn't hurt to add my name to the list of candidates. Queen Elnora told me I was, what was it she said? Uniquely suited to your needs, or something to that effect. I still do not understand what she meant. You look tense all of a sudden, my prince. Did I say something wrong? Alright, if you're certain. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do now. I know I'm meant to stay by your side, but is there anything in particular you require of your humble knight, my prince? Then, I will simply remain here to keep you company. And to protect you, should the need arise.